Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Speed Build Sunday, and happy 2019 to everyone. So something I thought was kind of funny. For you guys watching this, of course, it's like only like a 20-minute video. Building this, however, it took 4.5 hours. I didn't even realize it took that long because I did it in chunks. But, yeah, 4.5 hours for this house. I'm actually kind of surprised. I think I'm a little bit rusty because it's been like a month since I last did a speed build, but oh well. I think a lot of it had to do also with trying to figure out the terrain tools in that one area, but I figured it out and I'm happy. And yes, I know the driveway quotation marks around that doesn't match up with the road and everything, but you know what, I didn't feel like trying to rearrange everything and try and do that all over again, so it stayed as it is. But yeah, no, this is a fairly sizable house. It's got 3 bedrooms upstairs, or the master bedroom downstairs, a giant living space, a giant kitchen, the garage, a study, laundry, I almost said library, has a laundry room, a giant walk-in closet. I mean, you'll see all of this as the video goes on, but, it, like, the building, just the simple building of it was about 2 hours. So just, like, building this, house, like, took 2 hours, and I'm so surprised it took me that long. But granted, I, like, haven't actually been building for a while, so, yeah. And, yeah, as you can see, I started redoing the roof. I didn't like it, and I was trying to figure out why I didn't like it. And I just changed how it looked a bit, and it kind of turned out nice. I don't know. Still iffy on it in a few places. But, overall, I actually really did like it. Oh, and a neat trick there is, if you hold down Shift when placing the foundation, it sort of does the reverse of what it would normally do for like wall paint. So it allows you to just put it on like one wall. I guess it would actually be like if you held down Alt. Well, at least I'm working with Windows, so I don't know what it would be for a Mac. But if you hold down Alt, it focuses on the one wall instead of like either just the one panel or doing like the whole thing. You would have seen me doing it, basically. But yeah, no, that's how I was able to get that one little area different for the rest. I'm so sorry, I'm yawning so much. Like, I just had a thing of coffee, so, like, I should not be yawning this much, but it's probably, it's like I'm not used to, talking this much, so, yay. And anyway, so there's me working on the garage, and so just, like, putting everything in. Doing this build, it was interesting. I had to find a lot of workarounds and everything. But in the end, I loved it. Whoa. It did take me a long time, but, you know, I might do big builds like this again. I'm not sure. And yeah, I actually like that little back room there. It's like a little, like, sunroom and everything. I don't put much in it in the end, but I thought it was actually kind of nice, so, I don't know. And yeah, there's just me putting in light so I can see what I'm actually doing. And then try to find matching banisters. Or railing. I don't know what... Banister. No, banister... But I think banister and railing are for stairs. I guess fence. Fence to match the railing. Putting in windows. Yeah, like I said, just the building of it took forever. I was also helping a friend at that point. She was having some trouble with like naming her Sims, or no, what was going on? Because I remember helping her naming the Sim, because like she was talking about she had like a few Sims that were like this, like being named after their father and everything, and so I'm just so that like she was wondering what to call it, and I was helping her with the Roman numerals of everything. Oh yeah, that's an interesting fact about me, is I'm pretty good with Roman numerals. Yep, still working on the build. Yeah, no, I like it. It's very large. I didn't realize just how big it was until I was actually starting to furnish it. And it's just like, oh my gosh, this area is huge, especially that bathroom there. Because, I mean, you can see the bathrooms I have upstairs. They are tiny compared to that bathroom. But, yeah, the whole house turns out really nice, so. And just, working on some of the outside of it. Yeah, I put that tree there. It kind of like just covers the path. I actually really like that. Oh yeah, the stuff I do here, I do change that later on. I decided to move the entrance to the other side of the path. Not the other side. The other side where the path is. That's what I'm trying to say. And originally I was thinking of putting another tree back there. Do that. So sorry. Doing that. Swing in the tree thing that I saw Smudge do, but decided against it, and instead I just did I put a tree in? Yeah, I think I did. I also changed up some of the landscaping. I'm so bad with words today, but I do change up some of it. So you can see right there, that's where it sort of switched over from one video to the next. I forgot to change the lighting, but I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So yeah, you can see me sort of like working here to try and create a path. I hated it. Like, I don't know why, I just didn't like it. And probably because I put the rocks around it. It didn't look right. So I ended up just getting rid of that whole path and just having the opening on the other side. And now we're actually into furnishing. Like I said, it took me about 2 hours to get that other one done. And then 2 hours to furnish the whole thing. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I guess a little over 2 hours. The whole footage itself is like 2.5. But still, it's 4.5. Sorry, the whole thing is 4.5. But no, this was massive for me. I don't think I've ever done something this big, like this scale, like, and this well done. Let me just state that, because I think I have built something large before, but nothing on that's would be considered decent. And there's my little trick with the garage doors there. I like that. I like doing that because it's just like, it makes it look more real. I don't know if it's possible, but I like it. And that's just me trying to figure out a color I wanted. Yeah, no, it's just lots of rotating. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize how fast. Okay. So something I do when I do this is I take the footage first, and it starts at 100 and then I go up to 500. So I speed it up 5 times basically. And then what I do is I render that, and then when I put it into the video, I either speed the already sped up version that's been rendered, and I go up to 200, but for this one I went up to 300 because just going up 200, it was almost a 40-minute long video. And it was like, oh my god, I am not dealing with a 40-minute long video. So I sped it up even more than I normally do. And I didn't realize just how often I spun the camera around. And I'm really sorry about that because it is making me dizzy watching this. So if it does the same to you, I'm really sorry. But yeah, no, trying to figure out what to do in this room. Oh my gosh. You can like see me like, well, I mean, to you guys, it just looks like, you know, I spent a few seconds in there, but believe me, I think I spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out that room. Now, I mean, 10 minutes may seem not that much, but when it's a tiny room like that, and all you're trying to do is figure out how to decorate it, it's a lot. Now, you know, if it was a large room and I spent 10 minutes on it, then, you know, that might seem justified. Like, say, the bedroom, the master bedroom. You know, you can easily see someone saying, you know, they spent 10 minutes on that because of how big it is. But that little tiny dining room, spending 10 minutes on it. Hey, and yeah, so this is the study. I honestly had no idea what to do with it because it's like, you know, it's like, oh, I could put this in here. It's like, no, but I'll put it somewhere else. Oh, I can put this in here. No, I'm gonna put that somewhere else. I was honestly really tempted to put it in a chessboard, and I'm like, maybe not. So yeah, so there's the washer and dryer with a little sink, and this is the huge walk-in closet I was talking about. I think I go back to, yeah, there it is. Okay, so put the lights in, put some, oh yeah, I almost forgot to put laundry baskets, but I remembered and I go back and I put the laundry baskets in, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I put some lights in, I put some proper lighting in the laundry room and some decorations and whatnot. And then, so I usually, like, work off of, like, floor plans and everything. Like, I'll look up floor plans and sort of design around that, and of course I have to rearrange it so that it works in The Sims. And so the bathroom I have here is what was planned, and the room where I put the tub, that was actually supposed to be like a little tiny room for the toilet, and oh yeah, I had to definitely rearrange that for this house, because it's like, yeah, can't put a toilet in that kind of space, because it just wouldn't be right. Like, huge space like that for just a toilet? No. But I ended up putting the bathtub in there, and yes, I know we're already on the bedroom, but like, I had to rearrange the whole bathroom to work, and I think it turned out nice. And the bedroom, I don't think I had a lot of trouble with it. I think it was mostly like just decorating things and trying to figure out what would work and what wouldn't. I don't like the curtains I had to use in the end, but I guess they worked. I don't know. Still don't like them, but I just couldn't find anything else to use. And I was wanting to put something on the wall next to the shelf there, but I just didn't find anything I could have used. I guess I could have used those wooden hearts, but I just noticed them now while scrolling through. I don't know. And then yeah, so I don't do much with this area. I put in a few spots to sit, a little table. There is the fireplace there. Oh, I think that was when I had gotten a comment on something, and I went to answer it, and I kind of forgot that I was recording. But yeah, but I did put those plants there just, you know, to put in some greenery. Oh, that was me checking the car, because I thought for a second it was floating. And it's not actually floating, it's just the way the tires look, it looks like it's floating, basically. And of course, you know, had to put in some workout equipment. Like, what's a functional garage like this without workout equipment? So, but yeah, no, just me trying to fill up the space and everything. And then yeah, so I had to start recording once I finished the downstairs. So, because I was just tired. It's really late for me when I finished that up, so I stopped recording, went to bed, and then started recording again this morning. So, yeah, this is all from today. At least today recording for me. It's, I think, the 3rd. Yes, it is. January 3rd. But yeah, so basically all I had left to do was the upstairs, and I forgot okay. So my mom usually gets me either the big expansion or stuff pack that just came out, or she gets me some of the stuff packs. And so for Christmas, she got me 3 of the stuff packs, which were Vintage Glamour, My First Pet, and Cool Kitchen Stuff. So it was still new to me, so I completely forgot that I had the vanities. Oh, okay. I'll explain the orange, not high chair, potty in a second. So I forgot about that until I actually saw it. I'm like, oh yeah, I should add that in. So that was like, that's why I changed, the bedroom there for a second. So yeah, so the thing with the orange potty is I was trying to find something that would go in with the blue room. Because at this time I hadn't decided if it would be a boy or girl yet who would use that room. I was trying to keep the rooms fairly gender neutral. I think this one turned out being a lot more girly. And I think like this one and the child's bedroom turned out being quite girly, and the other one quite masculine. I don't know. But the orange potty, back when my sister and I were, being potty trained and everything, we had a little orange potty, kind of like the first one you saw me put in before I put in the monster one. And as soon as I saw the orange potty, I'm like, okay, yes, I have to put it in because, like, memories and everything. So, oh yeah, and then this back roof here was giving me a hell of a time, but I figured out a solution to it. But that's the reason I put in that orange potty. And so now we're just working on the outside. So you can see I got rid of that, and actually I redid the whole ground because, of course, if you want to put it somewhere else, you're not going to really have the grass around it. So I did use a different one. Okay. But yeah, so I just, sort of rearranged everything, and trying to figure out how to decorate this was not fun, let me tell you. But yeah, so I continued the path and sort of made this area a bit larger. And then I redid all these flowers here. Like, not redid it, but I sort of moved everything, as you can see. But yeah, just trying to figure out how to make everything look nice. It was not my favorite thing in the world. I'm not one for landscaping. I've decided that. Landscaping and doing the stuff on the outside. Oh yeah, see, this is me remembering that I had to add in the stuff. But yeah, so I am coming to an end here, so I will end this video off here, everyone. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that subscribe button and notification button to stay up to date with all the videos that I do, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.